Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys? I'm sure you're all in good health. Before I start, let me to introduce myself. My name is Lamhot Basani Sihombing. I am a student of Postgraduate State University of Medan. In this occasion, due to COVID-19 pandemic, I would like to deliver my online presentation on the 5th Annual International Seminar, Contest Formative Education and Educational Leadership, or Aisteel 2020.
The effectiveness of PSPEA learning models in West Vocal Techniques in Music Education. Introduction. The background of the study. The learning process is a system because it can be ascertained that the source of the success of the learning process in tertiary institutions or educational institutions is related to the number of components involved in it. Vocals in the art of music are the strains of notes that come out of the human voice. The singer's Western vocal technique must be applied according to the style of his music. The Western vocal course in the music education study program is felt to be necessary to implement a new learning model that seeks lecturers to encourage students to make connections between their knowledge and its application in everyday life. Method. Research location. This research was conducted at Music Education at the State University of Medan, North Sumatra, Indonesia. The steps from the development. A. Conducting preliminary research, which includes identify learning needs and determine subject competency standards, perform learning analysis, identify the characteristics and initial behavior of students, write down the basic competencies and indicators, write a benchmark reference test, develop a learning strategy that is realized in the form of a syllabus and learning units, develop learning materials. B. Making a model design, which includes manuscript making, making a storyboard, making flow chart view. C. The collection of materials, which includes making and collecting images and animation, audio recording and gathering. D. The development of learning teaching materials is divided into two types, namely model development and development of learning models, which include making designs, collecting materials or teaching materials, and making learning models and their development. E. Review and revision of learning models. F. Initial product trial of the learning model. Result. The search results from the distributed questionnaires found that 75% of the lecturers stated that they needed a learning model in the learning process so that the learning process was more effective. And 100% of students said that they needed individual learning tools. Based on product validation through a series of trials and revisions that have been carried out, the learning model in Western vocal technique has a valid status. The trial was carried out in 4 stages, namely, first, evaluation of material experts, learning designs experts, and software engineering. Second, individual trials. Third, small groups trials. And fourth, field trials. Conclusion. 1. The results of the validation from material experts, learning designs experts, that the PSPEA learning model in the resulting Western vocal technique is suitable for use in learning. 2. The learning outcomes of students taught using the PSPEA learning model in Western vocal techniques are higher than the learning outcomes of students taught using conventional learning models. Thank you.